Hello, I'm Bauman, sparkling winemaker for Chateau Frank. Looking behind me is a wall of methode champenoise sparkling wines sitting on the yeast garage, aging on the yeast, waiting for the next step to be riddled and then disgorged. We have 5 styles of wine, all see different age, from fruity styles to a drier, balanced, yet complex style. We have a couple different methods of riddling here. The old traditional way that takes a little bit longer of time versus the gyro palette, which is an automatic method to speed up the process, more for demand. From there, once the yeast is riddled and settled into that crown cap, we will start to disgorge it. And here we have some bottles ready with the yeast settled into the crown cap. Refrigerate my bottles, just bring them down to a cool temperature, keeping that CO2 dissolved in the wine. After being cooled, we drip dry it. And then after it drip dries, it will go into my neck freezer to create a frozen yeast plug, allowing me enough time to turn it upright and decap it, removing that yeast, hopefully leaving a clean product. Now that it's frozen, now I have my little disgorging tool. I can lean on the cap and just by ways of turning it upright and decapping it at the same time, hopefully keeping the product in the bottle and just removing that frozen yeast plug. From there, goes on our machine that doses it, our sugar liqueur. It's called a dosana, and it acts as a balancing wheel. We have high acidity wine at our primary fermentation, at our base wine I call it. And then when we're finishing off the product, I do many different dosage trials to balance out that acidity and make the right sugar level. This is where we get our residual sugar. I'll also get my preservative for shelf life. And it's dosing this bottle back here. And then topping off the bottles at these 2 stages for whatever I may have lost and whatever the dosage didn't make up. And then we have Basil here, who's going to cork the bottle for us. You see it dosed, so we give this a little mix. Have that dosage being integrated, or what we like to call marry with the wine for a certain amount of time. I call it cork time, and then this stuff is ready to go upstairs and be washed and labeled for the market.